this is gonna be a very controversial video. So a few days ago, Pet Simulator 99, it finally came out. And some people online, as expected, really hate the game, while some other people online are actually calling it the best pet simulator game ever. So I wanted to make this video to give you guys my thoughts on it, because you guys know I love complaining about something, and if there's something to complain about, I'm gonna complain about it. So first off, I actually want to talk about the elephant in the room, and if we turn around, there it is. The eggs, aka the gotchas, aka the loot boxes. We need to talk about these before we even get to talking about the game. As you guys probably know, if you've been a long-time viewer, well, I actually hate these eggs. I hate gotchas. I hate loot boxes. I don't like this game mechanic. I think in a majority of games, these eggs, these gotchas, these loot boxes, whatever you want to call them, I think they actually ruin the game. I don't want to just AFK on my computer for hours while the game plays itself by opening up these slot machines. That's essentially what they are, just so there is a teeny tiny 0.0000001% chance that I get the pet that I'm actually looking for. I just want to play the game. Not to mention that there's been a lot of studies conducted, and loot boxes, these eggs, these gotchas, it actually contributes to child gambling addiction. These game mechanics like loot boxes and eggs and gotchas, they can actually make kids become addicted to gambling. And obviously that's bad. Personally, I don't think loot boxes should be allowed in video games, or at the very least, I think they should be heavily regulated. But obviously these eggs are how a lot of Roblox developers make their money. A lot of you guys do like these eggs. I recognize that my opinion is in the minority. It's a hot take, if you will. But I did at least want to mention it at the beginning of the video because obviously it's very relevant in this game. Now, with all that being said, let's actually talk about the game. Pet Simulator 99, is it good? Is it bad? What do I think about it? Well, let's dive into it. So I've devised 5 questions that will answer the question, is Pet Simulator good? Starting with number 1, is it fun? Number 2, is the game pay to win? Number 3, is the game replayable? Is it a game that you can play every single day without getting bored? Number 4, is the performance in the game good, or is my cell phone going to literally explode playing this game? And then number 5 here, Easter eggs, but we'll talk more about that in a bit. Now, for those of you that have not played the game yet, let me break down how the game works real quick. So the game is actually pretty simple. You spawn in the starting area right here. There's a bunch of eggs behind you. This is where you buy your pets. And then in front of you are a bunch of different zones. In fact, 50 different zones that you have to progress through. Each zone gives you more money, more diamonds, more rewards, but they also get progressively harder the further down the game you get. Now, currently, there's actually 50 different levels in the game, with more areas and levels actually coming out, well, this weekend on December 9th. And I mean, yeah, that's pretty much how the game works. You grab your team of pets, and then you just go to each zone, stand in this little square box while your pets collect a bunch of gold, diamonds, books, enchants, potions, and other goodies for you. And then once you have enough, you move on to the next area. And then you basically just do that 50 times. And then every time you unlock a new area, you also unlock new pets that are stronger and better than the pets you had before. And that's pretty much how the game works. You see, the game is very basic. It's very simplistic, and that's why a lot of players on Roblox don't like them. But despite all of that, the reason why some players do like simulator games is actually because of a very simple reason. You have small number, and small number get big number, and big number make me happy. No, I mean, seriously, that's it. Whenever you start out, you're not going to have all these awesome pets. You're going to have, well, basically nothing. And then as you progress through the game, you get stronger, more powerful. You get cooler looking pets until eventually you become a god. And there are so many things on my screen right now. What in the world is happening? I feel so epic, man. Kind of like whenever you're in kindergarten and you're really tiny and the big school bully picks on you, and then eventually you grow up, you hit puberty, and you get huge epic muscles, and you're like, you know what? I'm gonna go punch that guy in the face. It's a lot like that. So is the game fun? Is it any good? Well, this might be surprising. I am one of those people that like having small numbers turn into big numbers because big numbers make me feel good. I like it when small things get big. I shouldn't have said that. That sounds weird. You get what I'm saying, though. Anyway, let's move on to number 2. Is it pay to win? You see, that's why a lot of people don't like Pet Simulator X or Pet Simulator 99 or 1 or 2 or any simulator, because most of them are pay to win, and it is unfair. And I can't believe I'm saying this. Like, it's actually shocking to me, but this game surprisingly isn't that pay to win. Like, it's still a little pay to win. I mean, of course, it's a simulator game, but compared to a lot of the other simulator games out there, like especially arm wrestling simulator, where is that right here? This game does not even compare. And that's surprising, right? Preston, big games, they made a simulator that's actually not that pay to win? Did hell freeze over? What is going on? So just for full context, it took me about 2.5 hours to progress through the entire game, to unlock all the areas, to get all 2 rebirths that are currently available. Now, I did spend a little bit of Robux doing that. Not gonna lie, I did. But even if you don't spend any Robux at all on this game, you can probably still progress through the whole game, beat the entire game in under 1 day. No credit card required. That feels so weird saying. Like, you can literally earn almost everything in the game by just actually playing the game. So that's cool. That's awesome. Let's talk about number 3 here. Is the game replayable? You see, here's the problem with a bunch of simulator games. You play it, it's really fun for like a day or two, and then you get to the end, and, well, can't really do much else. You're just kind of waiting for the next update. Does this game fall into that trap? Is this game like that? Does it have the same problems? And, well, actually, no. Not really. In fact, I think this game handles it better than any other simulator I've played on Roblox. Dude, I swear this sounds like a sponsored video. Like Big Games is paying me to make this video. I swear it's not happening. I swear it's not happening. Because even when you reach the final level that's in the game currently, you still have all of these ranks to progress through. You still have all of these achievements to go through and collect. Of course, you have your pet index, which lists all the pets you do and don't have, so you can try and get every pet in the game. But they actually did something else that's really interesting in this game. You see, every now and then in each new area you unlock, you'll actually find a little obby or a little puzzle for you to play and complete. And they're completely optional. You don't have to do them. But if you do successfully make your way through each puzzle, you'll see over there at the end, there's actually some cool rewards. Yeah, you get awesome stuff for doing this optional content. Again, I can't believe I'm saying this, but is it replayable? Yeah, there's, I think, more content in this game at launch than almost any other simulator game I've ever seen. But we got to talk about the performance. You see, this game's got a really big problem with performance. You see, one of the ways that this game makes you feel good and makes you feel happy is by having so much stuff on the screen. Like, look how epic I am. Look how awesome I am right now. There's so much stuff on my screen, I don't even know what's going on right now. And while all this is going on, I have a $5,000 computer, and my game is still getting a little bit laggy. I cannot imagine what this would look like if you had a low-performance phone or a low-performance tablet or a really old laptop. It may actually blow up. Like, look at all the flashes of color on my face right now. It's like I'm at a rave, like I'm at some EDM party or something, getting crunk. Do people still say that? I don't know if people still say that. Like, look at all the stuff on the ground. There's so much stuff. Like, I'm just gonna leave my pets there. I'll come back in 5 minutes, and we'll see how much stuff is on the screen.
A few minutes later.
So, it's been a few minutes, and look at all the stuff that's on the screen, dude. My $5,000 computer is, like, getting laggy right now. It's like, whoa! I can hear it, dude. This is crazy. So, yeah, your phone may or may not blow up. I don't know. Let me know down in the comments. Now, I do want to talk about one final thing. The Easter egg. Now, as you know, I've been very critical of big games in the past, very critical of Preston. I'll even go as far as to say I don't really care for him that much. But credit where credit's due. When someone does something really cool, you know I gotta talk about it. And, well, they're doing something really cool. So there's a few ways to do this, but the easiest way is to go into this area right here, drop down into this little crack, and fall through the map. Now, you might be thinking, Creekrab, what in the world are you talking about? What in the world's going on? Well, guess what? It's a huge secret. There is a huge secret staircase in the game called Stairway to Heaven, and it's an infinite staircase. You can literally run up this thing infinitely. Some YouTubers have been running up this thing for 3 days straight, and nothing happens. It just keeps going up. They might be thinking, well, what's so cool about this Creekcraft? Well, you see, there's actually something really awesome about that staircase. So if you go into your achievements here, there's actually a secret achievement right here. And that secret achievement gives you a secret pet, and nobody in the entire world yet has figured out how to get to the top of the staircase. We have a huge secret on our hands. And as you guys all know, I love it when Roblox developers do this kind of stuff. I don't know if you guys remember the Easter egg hunts back in the day. A lot of you probably didn't even play Roblox back then, but Roblox used to do giant Easter egg hunt games where there was a bunch of secret stuff that you could find around the map, right? But you had to work together. Everyone had to work together. The community had to work work together to figure out how to get all the eggs, get all the secrets. It was so much fun. You had to share information back and forth. It was a giant community-wide event, and Roblox doesn't do them anymore. A lot of Roblox games don't do them anymore. So to see a giant secret Easter egg in the game that the community can work together to solve, to figure out how to get to the top of the staircase, that's really freaking awesome, and it's going to be a lot of fun trying to figure out what's going on with this secret staircase. So yeah, I can't believe I'm saying this. I never would have thought it, but I think Pet Simulator 99 might be my favorite simulator game on Roblox right now. Is it a game that I'm going to play every single day? Yeah, probably not. Will it still be good in a few months? Well, I don't know. That depends on the updates. Pet Simulator X started off pretty good too, and then by the end of it, you know, it kind of went downhill with all the updates and stuff. A lot of weird changes that a lot of people just didn't like. But as of right now, Pet Simulator 99, Pet Simulator 99, it's pretty good.